Are you the kind of player that always gets stuck with absolutely terrible people? Does it seem like every other game you get a complete asshole troll ruining your experience? Well, looks like you're stuck eating dick, cause this is a Smite Patch Notes Too Long Didn't Read edition. I'm SamMcKdamn, and I'll tell you everything you need to know in just a few minutes, which should be about the same time as it would take to even get into the game. Alright, so a new god is coming out called Izanami, although she'll probably be better remembered as I'm a Nazi. Anyway, she's a hunter with low attack speed, but her basics behave like a boomerang so they can hit twice. Her passive gives her more percent penetration per missing health, her 1 gives her attack speed and damage but loses her boomerang effect, her 2 creates a clone of herself that damages and slows enemies, and if the ability kills a god, the slow becomes more powerful. Her 3 is her getaway that makes her invisible and then she can leap, and her ult summons a dark portal that damages and silences enemies caught in it. So she seems pretty cool as a hunter, definitely more built towards that late game where she'll just demolish anybody if she gets too fed, but seems like she'll be pretty shitty if she falls behind. God skins! Fafnir is getting Griffin Dwarf where he'll transform into a griffin instead of a dragon. Nuwa is getting a sexy Oktoberfest skin. Unfortunately, the card art comes with this weirdo holding a condom. Nox is cementing her skin status by receiving another southern skin called Bun Bun Nox. Hi-Rez is still doing their old tradition of making a god's tier 2 skin the same as their base skin, but with more armor with Sylvanas. But instead of metal, the armor is made of mushrooms. And Bonkers is getting a skin that reminds me of the exact reasons why I hate other people. Achievements. Bastet is getting her 2 achievements. Where's My Kitties involves releasing 45 cats in one game. And for those of you who can't maths, that just means pressing 4 15 times. Cat scratches to just get a kill with Bastet's ult. Pretty easy shit. Kumbhakarna is getting his achievements, Stay There, which is to root 3 or more enemy gods with Kumba's Groggy Strike. Downset Gut just involves getting a kill with Kum's Throwback. Even though Downset Gut is kinda difficult to get, both are pretty easy since the achievements are basically play Kumbhakarna correctly. Chang'e is also getting her achievements, My Hips Don't Lie, where you need to use Moonlight Waltz to avoid 500 or more damage. So use the ability if you're about to get hit by a Scylla ult. And there's Jade Go, where you send Jade to buy items 10 times in a single match. Wait, the rabbit is named Jade? Huh, learn something new every day. The final season ticket upgrade is coming out with the final tiers being the Griffin Dwarf Fafnir skin, Adana's announcer pack, whoever or whatever the fuck that is, and the prize money global emote. Gotta say, that's some pretty weak sauce final goals compared to last year's Dr. Vana's skin. Hi-Rez is finally doing something about ranked matchmaking and conquest, well, sorta. They're eliminating 3-man queue and making the max just 2. Well, it's a start, I guess. Some miscellaneous shit. They fixed up some of the wording on some relics and fixed an issue where the power pots would appear locked even after a player hit level 10. Relics! Hi-Rez has buffed Phantom by nerfing the cooldown by 40 seconds. Wait, what? And the active now applies to all allies in a radius like all the other actives. But still, what? Items. Divine Ruin has been buffed by 15 magical power. Magi's Blessing is now 200 gold cheaper. Pythagorean's Peace is getting balanced out a bit. It's now 200 gold cheaper. The magical power aura has been increased by 10. And the passive lifesteal has been increased by 5%. But the magical power for the god who has the item has been dropped by 10. Nobody gives a fuck about spectral armor, but it's now 200 gold cheaper. Seriously, I don't even know what this item does anymore, and I don't care enough to look it up. Hell, I'm willing to bet that this item is going to behave differently in a few months anyway, so it's not like this matters. And Hi-Rez has missed the point as to why Witchblade was good in Season 1 and decided to buff the physical protections by 15, and that's it.
Hint. It was good because the movement speed and slow it provided.
God changes. Arachne has been corrected so her mastery colors on her webs are now correct. Erlang Shen's pin cooldown has been nerfed by 4 seconds. Fafnir's passive glow has been fixed so it doesn't keep going after he dies. Okay, I never noticed this, but good to know. Also, he's seeing some nerfs to his passives, so now he only gets 2 bonus gold upon enemies dying instead of 4. And Coerce now can only be cast every 15 seconds instead of 13. Hou Yi is getting a bunch of his numbers fucked around with, specifically his 1 and 2. Hoi's 1's base damage has been increased by 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 at each rank. The scaling has been buffed by 5%, but the bonus damage from each ricochet has been nerfed by 10%. As with Hoi's 2, they're removing the extra 25% bonus penetration at rank 5. They nerfed the duration of the mark by 5 seconds, but made the reveal available at all ranks. Kali and Odin are getting some visual corrections done on their Trophy Hunter and Legendary skins respectively. Sylvanas has gotten some more buffs, so his 1 now deals an extra 20, 40, 60, and 80 damage starting at rank 2 and above. Sylvanas' 2 now gives 5 extra protections at each rank, and his 3's cooldown has been reduced by 2 seconds at each rank. Finally, they fixed Tyr's I like to juggle achievement, so you need to juggle 3 gods, not enemies. Well, that's all there is for this patch. Overall, it's pretty good. Not a fantastic patch, but pretty good. I'll see you all next time then. Bye.